But when the team is as bad as this and the manager's coming out and telling you that actually we did pretty well, it's time, it's over. I can't. How can you follow a guy who is blatantly, and that's the problem, he's either blatantly lying to you or he doesn't know what he's doing.
Or he's saying one thing to the media and another within the confines of a dressing room.
But again, Dan, if you're saying what is blatant to anybody, that what you're saying is completely and utterly wrong, which I believe what he's talking is absolutely wrong. I haven't heard anybody else that's actually agreed with his assessment, but this is not the first time he's come out and told us this. He continually tells us how well they're doing. And if I remember rightly, that's exactly the path Solskjaer went. After every game, they were getting better, we're getting better, we're getting better. Well, and eventually he went, Ten Hag has to go, come on. This is Manchester United. There's a reason why we're talking about them all the time, because they're so huge, they're such a huge, big club. That's why we talk about them. And there's no way that anybody can think that these results and these performances are okay. And at the end of the day, you can't get rid of the whole team. The one guy you can get rid of is the manager, because somebody else might be able to make something of this lot.
Listen, Graham Potter went to an equally dysfunctional club in Chelsea and didn't do an awful lot. You want somebody, and I'm not sure there is that somebody out there, who can manage kind of the dysfunction that is Manchester United right now. Who can sing from the right hymn sheet, who can get the best out of a poor bunch of players. I'm just not sure that Graham Potter is that person.
Because of what happened at Chelsea?
Yeah. Listen, he was left taking the blame for a lot of dysfunction within that football club. I don't think that Graham Potter is a bad manager at all. That's not what I'm saying at all. But you need somebody who can step into this storm and somehow make sense of it. And I'm just not sure that Graham Potter is that person.
Is there anybody?
That's the key, isn't it? So you're saying Ten Hag needs to go, but you have to have a competent replacement.
I'm sitting here and listen, whatever you think of Mourinho and people like Van Gaal, whatever you think of them, they couldn't do anything about it.
No.
So that's why I'm struggling to come up with anybody. Because this playing staff that they have right now looks as though it's incapable of putting any sort of results together, a string of results together.
So if you're Sir Jim Radcliffe, you're in charge of this whole sporting project, what do you do?
Well, you got to get rid of a lot of the actual playing staff.
Right.
Question. Which is not going to be easy, because people like Casemiro and Varane, I think, are two great examples, right? Do you think for 1 second the reason Real Madrid let these two guys go is because they were at their best?
Right.
Do you know, it's a lot of the answers to the questions are that simple. You know, Johnny Evans, come on, really, Johnny Evans, what are you doing?
Yeah. Martial, obviously.
Mark, you've still got Martial. You've got Martial starting
for 9 years.
Yeah.
Martial's starting after being there 8 or 9 years and done nothing over 8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
And Højlund, again, is Højlund a bad signing? No, not if you want him to be one of the best centre forwards in 18 months or a couple of years. But you bring a young guy who's learning his trade still, who's got all the potential in the world, and you expect him to give you the goals to keep a team like Man United up near the top of the Premier League. It's mad. It's madness. And surely your recruitment staff are asking these questions to themselves. You know, if you say, let's go and buy Højlund, right?
Yeah.
And I'm on the committee, my first question is, hold on a second, this guy's only whatever age, he's not ready to be centre forward at Man United, we're going to pay a lot of money, why are we doing this?
Right.
Can he handle it? What sort of car? I mean, these are all the questions that you should be asking before you even get a pen and paper out and start making offers. But, as I said, it's just a shambles, and I really don't know who the answer is. Because if Mourinho and Van Gaal can't sort out players who back then were pretty much doing what the team is doing now, I really don't have an answer for you.